The internationally renowned comedian Joan Rivers at age 81 has died, and we're getting now, as we're bringing in different voices, people who have known her, loved her. Larry King was just on the phone with me, and he said there will never be another Joan Rivers. I do have a statement from the family, so let me just read that for you. This is from her daughter, Melissa Rivers. "It is with great sadness that I announce the death of my mother, Joan Rivers. She passed peacefully at 1:17 p.m., surrounded by family and close friends." It goes on. Cooper and I have found ourselves humbled by the outpouring of love, support, and prayers we have received from around the world. They have been heard and appreciated. My mother's greatest joy in life was to make people laugh, although that is difficult to do right now. I know her final wish would be that we return to laughing soon. Donald Trump is on the phone with me, and when we think of Donald Trump, we definitely think of The Apprentice, Celebrity Apprentice, Joan Rivers, her daughter Melissa. We're contestants on that show. Mr. Trump, are you with me?
I am indeed.
So here we have the passing of your friend. Tell me tell me about your relationship with Joan Rivers. I know just even for your show, it's a grueling schedule, and she won.
She did win. She was a spectacular woman. She had tremendous energy and, frankly, intelligence, and she won. And she beat out, we have 14 or 15 contestants. Many were young athletes that were not able to keep up with her. She was 76 years old on the night she won, and she was amazing. Her strength was incredible, and she became really a very good friend of mine, and it's just shocking to hear. In fact, we had her, we just finished shooting a new season of The Apprentice, and she was on 2 episodes in a very major way, and so it's so surprising. I saw her recently. She was in great health and great spirit, so it's even more shocking when I see what just happened.
You mention on the show all these different younger athletes, these are other big names who were on Celebrity Apprentice, and the fact that she won. Tell me about Joan Rivers' competitive streak.
Well, that was the amazing thing. I mean, she was against a baseball player who was a long ball hitter, a long, big home run hitter. I don't have to mention names. I don't want to embarrass too many people here. And she was against a fighter, a great fighter. And after 3 or 4 episodes, mentally they were exhausted. And she went on, and she was stronger at the end than she was at the beginning. And I actually marveled at it. One of the reasons she won, I said, look at the energy that this woman displays. And she also displayed great judgment and really, really smart. And, it's a tough show. It's a tough show to win. And you need stamina. She had unbelievable stamina.
What about her daughter? Donald, what about her daughter, Melissa? They were on the show together. They're incredibly close. Can you just describe the relationship you saw, especially when the cameras weren't rolling?
Well, the relationship she had, the love she had for the daughter was unbelievable for Melissa. And frankly, she was extremely protective. Not that Melissa needed that, but she thought that the sun rose and shone with Melissa. She loved her daughter. She was an amazing mother. But she really loved Melissa more than anybody, anything. I mean, there was nobody else. And that's the way it is. It must be very, very, very tough right now for Melissa, because I know that they were very different personalities, and that showed very much so on The Apprentice, frankly. They were very, very different types of people. But the love they had for each other was amazing. So I know Melissa's going through a very, very hard time.
Certainly our hearts and thoughts with the family right now. Donald Trump, thank you so much for calling in and just sharing a little bit about your friend and the fierce competitive streak in Joan Rivers when she won at age older, certainly, than some of her competitors. Again, if you're just joining us and you're watching CNN Breaking News, Joan Rivers at the age of 81 has died, and I think it's just worth reminding people, and as I do so, Alexander Field, let me just bring you back.
I'm with Joan Rivers, the funniest woman ever. My mom's going to be this is my, moment for my mother. I've made it. I've made it for my mother.
We'll take a picture for your mother.
Can we take a picture for my mom? Quick questions. What are you doing for the Oscars?
I am watching the Oscars and working on the show because we do the next day cover, the hour-and-a-half show on it. So you really have to see who's wearing what.
And is this your jewelry right here? Is this your jewelry line?
Would I be that stupid to go into a QVC place and not wear my own jewelry?
Just making sure.
Are you ready to bleep? Right, it's my jewelry.
What do you
George
think?
Clooney's engaged because I finally let him off the hook.
You let him off the hook? And you think
Was it a mutual thing?
It wasn't mutual. George is very sad. There's nothing I don't want to talk about because whatever upsets me, I talk about. What makes me happy, I don't talk about.
And what do you think of a celebrity that wears clothes that they shouldn't wear, since you're in fashion police?
I say thank God because that keeps our show going.
So you like it?
Oh, you wait for them to look like idiots. Yeah, when they look good, you have no show. Yeah. Yeah, when they come out and they look stupid, you go, that's so, thank you, God. Top 10 of what? My top 10 of cities, New York.
What are you wearing?
I am wearing Cavalli,
Oh my God.
Chanel pants,
I love it.
Manolo Blahnik shoes, and an Hermes bag. Comedy is comedy. You don't like it, don't come and see.